All right, excuse the mess. I was doing a few things at once here. I did end up replacing these seals. If you guys want to see that or a little breakdown on how to do that, I can do that at some point. Just drop it in the comments if you're curious. It's really not that hard. It is a little intimidating if you're not familiar with it or if you've never done it before, but once you get down to it, it's really simple. So we are all ready to go to get these on the car. I do have the rotors installed. Those have been wiped down with some brake cleaner. And that's it. Here it is. It's going to be a lot of time-lapse stuff. We have both sides to get done. We got to hook up the lines, get some fluid in there, give it a bleed, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, get these wheels on, get the car back on the ground. And we'll talk when we're done. Before we go ahead and do the other side, I did want to show you guys the differences between stock and the Porsche 986 setup here. So stock, you have, this is your EX caliper. I think I mentioned that in the last video. This is a sliding design, so you have the pins that rest in here on the bracket itself, and then you have a single piston caliper right there. So that's this setup, that's stock. Yeah, this is basically what you're going to be working with in terms of stopping power. Comparing this to our Porsche 986 caliper, you have a 4-piston design, monoblock style. So, and our pads are, this is all loaded up, ready to go. So this is just gonna slide on to the rotor or to the bracket itself, and then the rotor is gonna rest in this area right here. These are the Mini Cooper rotors that we're gonna be running in order to get this setup to work, and you can just tell the size difference. This is about a 10-inch rotor. And underneath this, here's our Mini Cooper rotor. This is going to be close to 11 inches. So we gain an inch of rotor and about 3 pistons of stopping power using this setup. Fairly inexpensive compared to a lot of the other setups that there are. So that's that. I just wanted to show you guys old and new. So let's go ahead, bang out the driver's side, and get this car back on the ground. And that's that. Here it is, driver's side is done. The passenger side is done. I did bleed the rears just to get all that old fluid out, and trust me, it did not look good. So once we are done refinishing the last 2 wheels, which are right here, we're gonna go ahead, get these on, get the car finally back on the ground, and get done with this install. And just like that, we are pretty much done. But before we go back on the ground, I wanted to show you guys what kind of clearance we have running these 15 by 6.5s with that 20 mil spacer. The brakes have been bled, everything else checks out. Clearance is very, very tight. It's more than enough, but it's pretty close. I don't know if you guys can make that out there. Face of the caliper to the wheel face is pretty good there, but inner diameter, the inner drum is really, really tight. You could probably get like a business card in there or something like that, but yeah. And the bridge clears in the back. We are good to go, guys, but that's very, very close. I might be in the market for some 15x7s, so let's see. But for right now, this is gonna work. So let's get this car back on the ground and let's test her out. We are done with this install, guys. Everything turned out really good. Let me go ahead and show you guys one more time the clearance, which is not much, but hey, it works. Car moves, it rolls, and more importantly, it stops. So thanks for joining me on this one, and let me know what you guys want to see next. We do have a few things that more like maintenance-wise things that we need to do. Fuel filter, maybe replacing a fuel line, switching to AN. We will see. But for right now, we are done. So thanks, guys. I really appreciate all the new subscribers. This car is really coming together in a short period of time. So hopefully this summer I can enjoy the car a little bit more. Spent most of last summer rebuilding it. So again, hit that like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay busy, guys. Thanks.